Good morning to everyone. This is Alice Lind. Please put pluses all present if you can hear me well. Okay. Similarly, everything's good. So today I have planned to start a webinar concerning the candlestick analysis, because that's pretty commonly used method. Basically methods to analyze the market and to open the trades. There are a lot of different candlestick patterns, and we gonna review them all. Not all probably, but most of them, the most common, most important, and those one that gives the best results. So the candlestick analysis, that's pretty popular, and it can be counted as part of the technical analysis. So for the technical candlestick analysis, mostly we don't use any indicators. So we are looking for some specific figures, for some specific patterns on the market that shows us that the trend, the price will change its direction or will go the same direction as it was moving before. So we will start with one of the most simple but at the same time really effective method and really effective pattern, which is called pin bar. And today we're gonna review this approach to trading based on this pin bar system, pin bar strategy, if you can call it so. So here we have classical candlesticks for our time frame. Most analytics that I spoke and I read, they say that it's better to use this analysis on 1 hour time frame up to 1 month time frame. So basically it can work well also with the shorter time frame, but you need to pay more attention to your analysis to figure out that everything's correct. So this is the current chart for British pound to American dollar, and here we see this formation that can be described as pin bar. Well, basically it has too long lower shadow, so let's try to search something which suits us more. So basically the main description of this pattern is so the first candle needs to be one of the one color, the second should appear on its top and to has really long shadow. The shadow should be at least 2/3 or even bigger than the whole length of the candle. And the body of this candle should be really small, so no more than 1/3. Let's switch to other asset. Maybe we will have more luck with that. So I will show you the picture that shows this pattern, so you could know what to look for. So here basically you see we have the long bullish candle. Here we have the bearish pin bar. So we see here is the long shadow, yeah, and this shadow shows us that there was high volatility, but the price of opening of this candle and closing this candle was almost the same. And afterwards we see the next bearish candle, yeah. So this bearish candle, this pattern together shows us that the trend has changed, and the buzz on the market has won, and now the prices are moving the opposite direction. So this pattern can be used for both, for the short, for the, there can be a bearish pin bar as well as it can be bullish pin bar. So it works good for both, for opening the trades for high and for low. So basically let's see what we've got here. It's not that difficult to find this pattern on the market because it appears pretty often. So let's see, here we have it. So we see that the price was falling. Afterwards we see this candle with the long shadow, small body, and afterwards we see next candle with that shows us the growth, the bullish movement. So within the recent time we haven't anything. Well, this one I already showed you. Well, that's pretty good, but it looks more like doji. We will talk about doji a bit later. So the best about this approach, this analysis, is that you don't need to install any indicators, and this pattern is easily can be noticed in the market. So this candle can be also described as the pin bar pattern. So we see here the price was going up. Here we see the high volatility. Well, basically the shadow is too small, but still this is the opposite, from the opposite side. So as you see, there are pretty much of them on the market, and they appear like daily. So these patterns can be noticed on any time frames because as I said before, they appear pretty often. So let's see what we need to do with them, and probably the most important, when to enter the trade. Well, basically the best option to enter the trade is when the price for the next candle, for the candle that is after our pin bar figure has broken through the lower point of our pin bar. Let's say here, this is really nice example. So here the price was going up, and here we see the figure, our pattern. So here the markets has started to move the opposite direction. So the best point is to open the trade somewhere here, when you are confident that the trend is not continuing, that it was changed. The best about this method, as I told you before, that's its simplicity. You don't need to analyze the volumes, you don't need to know much about the market. But more than enough is to know this pattern and to open the trade. Of course, it doesn't appear on the market every minute when you decided to open the trade. When you have like 5 minutes to trade, you open the charts and hope to see there like this pattern, so you count any candle to be the pin bar. But no, you need to be attentive here and to open the trade when you are sure that this pattern is surely pin bar, because it will work out pretty good it will work out well for you. Okay. Okay, I've got a question here to switch to the lower time frames in order for us to see if it appears in these time frames. As you see, yes. Let's switch to another asset. Well, here everything is with the long tails. Let's choose something more classic. So here we see the current price of the market. We see that euro is heading down. Okay, we see here. So this one was pretty good. So if you have noticed this button on the market, you can open the trade. Let's switch to 15 minutes. Well, here something like our pin bar pattern. Well, here it can be counted, so you just simply need to search for it. And well, in the context of the previous topic that we had, we can also add such indicator as linear regression, because usually it's coincide with the pin bar. Okay, I already have it. Let's try one more time. Because the prices are on its peak, some issues with the trading view. Okay, let's switch to our website, and I will show you that on our website. So the most important for you is to remember the main characteristic of these patterns and to search them. As I said many times, it's really easy to find them because it's easily to notice. It's called pin bar because this candle has a long tail or nose. So I read some time ago that those person who initiated this indicator on the market, this pattern on the market, he called it like a Pinocchio bar, but it was shortened after to the pin bar. So Pinocchio, it makes everything really understandable why it's so, because of its long nose. Okay. So here we have the same chart as on trading view. So let's add here our linear regression and switch to longer time frames. So recently there were not these patterns on the market. the trend here has changed from what we saw here. Yes, so I cannot show you like when this pin bar appears, but well, if you watched the previous webinars, you remember how to draw the pattern, the line of trend, the trend line yourself, so you don't need, if you want to see the trend that was previously on the market, you can do that yourself. Just choose several points, like 2 or 3, and draw the trend line yourself. So if you need to analyze that something that was before the current information that shows you the indicator. So here we see like something like the pin bar formed, but the nose or the shadow of this candle is not long enough. So basically, if we think that it could be the Pinocchio bar, we need to wait for this candle to end and to wait for the growth of the next candle. This is gonna happen like in 12 minutes, and still we can see we are able to see high volatility here. So basically, here with this candle, the Pinocchio bar can be formed. The pin bar can be formed. Let's wait and see what will happen. And I also wanted to pay attention to several others patterns that are alike the pin bar, but at the same time they are a bit different. This is so-called the evening star. This is also evening star. This is reversal bearish pattern, which almost alike this pin bar, but the candle of the evening star is a bit higher, so it should be opened with a gap. So if you notice this pattern on the market, you know that it's called evening star, and the approach here is almost the same as to the Pinocchio or pin bar pattern. You need to wait till the next candle is formed, and only after that do you open the trade. After the lower, well, there won't be like difficulties with the lower price of the next candle to beat the lower level of the previous one of the evening star, but still you need to wait for the next candle to appear and to show that it moves opposite direction. And also there is opposite pattern, which is called abandoned baby. Abandoned baby, it also appears on the lows of the downtrend, and it shows us that the trend is gonna change. Is going to change. Okay, so these two patterns that I mentioned, evening stars and star and abandoned baby, they show the change of trend in 70-72% cases, so you can rely on them, and this is pretty much for trading, because 70-72% that the trend will change will bring you 70-72% of successful trades. Meanwhile, let's see, maybe somewhere we have our pin bar already formed, so we could open the trade straight away. Euro Canadian dollar, it can be compared like to what we saw on Euro American dollar, yes, but still we need to wait for the next candle to appear. You can see it yourself. You can check for the further events yourself and to see what will happen next. If the next candle will be opposite color, it can show you that the trend has changed, and there is necessity to open the trade with on lows in this case, on highs in case of euro. But we see that for now the shadows of this candle are not long enough. So as I told you, this pattern is pretty simple to determine, and it's easily used. So especially for the beginners, it can be like a good tip what to do and what to notice. Of course, these patterns, they don't appear on the market when you are in front of the computer and you are waiting for it to appear. No, of course, if you have time, you can check once in a while for this pattern to be formed. But if it don't, then you may use another analysis. So it means when you're making your analysis, when you're trading, you are using another indicators and you have noticed this pattern, well, that's good time to open the trade and to make some money. So well, in this case, what we see that euro continued it falling, and if in 6 minutes the price of when this candle will close will be at like the low level, and the next candle will start to be the opposite color, it means that this is the good pin bar and a good opportunity for us to open the trade. So all we need to do in this case is to wait. So I'm asking you to wait till this candle will finish, will close, and to see what will happen next. Okay, this is Euro USD chart for 15 minutes time frame. You can see yourself and you can analyze yourself what to do and when to open the trade. Well, it can be a really good opportunity to do that. In almost 6 minutes, we will know that. I believe that is it for today. I also wanted to invite you to my Thursday trading webinar that will take place 6:30 if to take GMT +2. So we're gonna trade, we're gonna make money, and we're gonna discuss approaches to trading, because remember, you can write here. I see everything that you write here, your questions, and we can discuss something on both sides. Okay, so I wish you the profitable trades, wish you a good day, and want to say goodbye to you. Bye bye.